Okay, good day. We're still on solving present problems. Second quarter, week 3. Okay, so for our most essential learning competency, so solve present problems such as percent of increase or decrease, discounts, original price, rate of discount, sale price, mark price, commission, and sales tax, and simple interest. Okay, so to continue, okay, so we have the example for discount and sale price. So a dress was sold for 500 pesos at 16% discount. So using the formula, of course we have to know how much can be saved and how much is the selling price. So our solution, the discount rate is equals to 16%. The original price is 500 pesos and the discount is unknown. The selling price is unknown. Okay, so we have, using this formula, discount is equals to discount rate multiplied by the original price, which is equals to dr times OP. Substitute the value of dr, which is the 16%, and the original price is 500, so we have to multiply. So 500 times 16%. Let's change 16% into decimal. So that will become 0.16, and then multiply 0.16 by 500. So the result is equals to 80. So therefore 80 is our discount. So 80 is our discount. Okay, now to solve for the selling price, we have sale price is equals to original price minus the discount. To write that in symbol, so we have SP is equals to OP minus discount. And how much is our selling price? So that is we are looking for, that is 500 is the original price minus the 80, which is the discount, so that is equals to 420. So the answer is the discount is 80 and the sale price is 420 pesos only. Okay, so next we have solving for the original price. This time is the OP. Okay, when we are solving for the original price, definitely the percent meaning 100, so we have to subtract the given rate to 100%. So let me give you an example. A wristwatch was sold for 2,500 pesos with a 20% discount. So what was the original price of the wristwatch? Of course, your solution, you have to break down it first. So you have the discount rate is 20%, the selling price is 2,005, and then we are looking for the original price. So, to show the solution or the formula, you have to write the sale price is equals to original price times the 100 minus the discount rate. Okay, so you have to write it into abbreviation or a formula as SP is equals to OP times 100 minus DR. Again, where does 100 came from? That is the one that I said a while ago, that percent meaning 100. So that is that's why we have to subtract the given discount rate, the 20 from 100. And that is, again, to rewrite, that is OP times 100 minus 20 by substituting it. Okay, so the selling price is 2,500, which is equals to, we are looking for the original price. So once you subtract 20 from 100, so that will become OP times 80%. Okay, so we can change the 80% into 0.8 or 0.80. Again, 0 after the decimal has no value. So even you write 0.80000 or 0.8 still, that is read as 8/10. Okay, so that is 2,500 is equals to OP times 0.8 or 0.80. And then, again, once you combine the OP and the 0.8, that will become 0.8 OP, same as what we have discussed in the previous lesson, that we just combine. And then, since the unknown or the original price is on the right, so we can change the position of the two numbers. So we can write it to the left, the given, and then the one with the unknown is on the left side. Okay, so that is equals to, again, we have to exchange and divide both sides by 0.8. So that is 0.8 OP is equals to 2,500. So this time, let us divide both terms. So that is the 0.8 or 80 OP is equals to 2,500 divided by 0.8. Okay, so again, we cannot divide it right away. The 2,500 and the 8/10, because we have to express 8/10 into a whole number by moving the decimal point once to the right. And the 2,500 is the number inside the division box. So once you divide that, of course, if you move the decimal point, that will become 8, and then move the decimal point 1, so this is 1, so this is from here is 1. So this time that will become 25,000 divided by 8, and the result will become, after dividing, so the result is equals to 3,125 pesos. Again, the 3,125, that is the original price of the wristwatch. Okay, next. So solving for markup price. Okay, so when we say markup price, that is in Tagalog, that is yung patong. Okay, so since na we're solving for markup, then, like for example, to have the profit, the businesswoman adds a markup price of 4 pesos and 50 cents on all the plastic products that bought in Divisoria. So what is the markup rate of the plastic bottle if the cost is 50 pesos? So this time, It's because you add already the 4 pesos and 50 cents. So what is the markup rate? So we're looking for the markup rate. So that is equal to the markup is 4 pesos and 50 cents and the cost is 50 pesos. And we are looking for the markup rate and the selling price. How much will it be now? So that is, using this formula, the markup is equals to the MR is equals to the markup or the M plus the cost times 100%. Why is it 100? It's because we are looking for the rate. So that is the MR is equals to M divided by C times 100%, or if it is on the percent base and rate, the MR is the rate, the M is the base, that is the P, and the C is the base times 100. So the markup is 4 pesos and 50 cents. So again, markup is equals to M divided by C times 100. So to substitute, M is equals to 4 pesos and 50 cents divided by the C, which is the 50 pesos, multiplied by 100. Okay, so since 450 is inside the division box, so no need for you to move the decimal point. Just put in the decimal point immediately above the dividend. So it must be written on the quotient. So that is 4 pesos and 50 cents divided by 50. So of course 4 divided by 50 is 0, and then 45 divided by 50 is still 0. So put in the decimal point. So you have then 0 times 50 is 0, or 4, and then subtract. So that will become 45. Then bring down 0. So that is 450. So 450 divided by 50 is 9. And then 9 times 50 is 450. And then subtract. So the result is 0. So 0.09 multiplied by 100%. So that is equals to 9%. So the markup rate is 9%. Okay? So next. Again, the answer, as I said a while ago, the markup rate of the plastic bottle is 9%. Okay, so this time using the formula of sale price, so we can get now the selling price of the plastic bottle. So that is the SP is equals to C plus M, the cost plus M. So how much is the cost? So that is 50 pesos, and the markup is 4 pesos and 50 cents. So that is equals to 50 plus 4 pesos and 50. So that is 54 pesos. So the selling price is 54 pesos and 50 cents. Not bad, because you just added 4 pesos and 50 cents because you bought that for 50 pesos. Okay, so this time let's solve the commission. When we say commission, that is the amount of money earned from selling any type of uh, material or whatever, if it is a car or house and lot. So that is the amount of money earned after selling, that is being given by the owner of the item. Okay, so Mr. Lasto is a car agent and receives an 8% commission on the car he sells. So what is his commission? If he sold a car at 1,550,000 pesos. So how much will be the sale proceed? Okay, so you have, oops, uh, the total sale is 1,500 and the commission rate is 8%. So that is down on AC, and then the selling price is so at C, the cost is equal, or the commission is equals to total sales minus the times the commission rate, and that is equals to 1,500,000 times 8%, and then change 8% to decimal, so that will become 0.08. And then multiply 1,550,000 times 0.08. Why is it 0.08? Because 8% can be written as 8 over 100. So you divide 100 from 8 and the result will become 0.08. So, the commission is 124,000. 124,000 is the commission received. Now, this time we are looking now for the selling price. So, again, the selling price. So, SP is equals to the total sale minus the commission. So, equals to 1,550,000 minus the commission of 124,000. So, and then if you're going to subtract that, that will become 1,426,000 pesos. Okay, so let me check if it is. So you have 1,550,000 minus the 124,000. Okay, so that is 1,426,000. So that is correct. Okay, so that is the sales proceed of Mr. Lasso. Okay, so this time Mr. Lasso was given a commission of 120. So again, Mr. Lasso received again a commission of 20,000, and the commission is 6%. So this time, the selling price of the total sale of the house and lot. Okay. Next slide. So you have the solution. Of course, we have the total sale is unknown. The commission is 120,000 with the commission rate of 6%. Again, so we're looking for the total sale. So that is total sale is equals to the commission divided by the commission rate. Okay, so that is 120,000 divided by 6%. And how will you write 6% into decimal? So that is equals to 0.06. Okay, so you have 120,000 divided by 0.06. Again, we cannot divide a whole number by the decimal, so we have to change decimal number into a whole number by moving the decimal point to the right. So how many times? 2. So since you move the decimal point of the divisor twice to the right, so you have to move also the decimal point of the whole number, which is located on its right side. Okay, so that is 120,000 divided by 0.06. Okay, so move 1, 2, and then move it also. So 1 and 2, and then put cipher. And then this time you can now read the 0.06 as the 6 as the whole number. So you have you can now divide 12 by 6. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. Then 2 times 6 is 12. So you can just copy the number of zeros in the dividend. Okay. Okay, so this time we divide it pa, but same as what I'm saying a while ago, you just add. Okay, how will you add? Of course, you have to align the zero. Okay, so now that is the total sale now of a house and lot is 2 million pesos. The total sales of house and lots is 2 million pesos. Okay, next we have sales tax. Okay, so we usually happen this when we are eating in a fast food. So in the restaurant, the family ordered a food or foods that has a total amount of 856 pesos plus 12% sale tax. So, of course, how much is the sale tax? How much is the total amount paid to the cashier? Okay. So, to substitute, total sale or sales equals total sales of product times the rate of sales tax. So, that is ST is equals to the total amount of products times the rate sales tax. So that is 856 times the 12%. Change 12% into decimal. And the decimal number of 12% is equals to 0.12. So that is 856 times 0.12. So multiply. So the result now is 102 and 72 cents. So this 102 and 72 cents is our sales tax. So computing the total amount, of course, you have to subtract the sales tax from, or add rather, the sales tax to 856. We're eating, not the so that is first the increase. So 856 plus 102.72. So the total sale is 958 and 70 cents. Now in this case, some fast food, the sales tax is already indicated on the food that they are serving. That's why you will just see even it was declared that your amount to be paid is, like for example, 950. So the 950 is exact because the sale tax was already included. Okay. Simple interest. So this is in the bank. So this happens when there is a borrower. Okay, so Mr. Lasso opens a savings account, commercial bank. Okay, in this case, someone saves money in the bank. So how much would be its interest? That is very simple. So that is, we're looking for the interest, and then the principal amount is given, the 9,500, and then the rate of 1.5, and the time, which is equals to 1 year. Change 1 year into that is already because that is 1, because the unit is always here. So that is 9,000. Okay, so that is 9,500 times the rate of 1.5 times 1. Change 1.5 into decimal. Okay, so that will become 0.015. Once you multiply that by 1, the number will still be the same because it doesn't have any decimal on 1. So 9,500 is equals to 15,000. Okay, so times 1. So what would be the interest or the amount of money that will be added to the money that Mr. Lasso what do you call this, save in the bank after 1 year? So that is equals to 142.50 cents. Okay, so only 142.50 cents. Okay, so for the next sample, we are solving the principal. So this time, the amount of money is being asked with the rate of 6%, and the interest is 450, and that is after the 19 months. So to show you the solution, we have the P is equals to unknown, I or interest equals to 5,010 plus, and then the rate of 6%. So, and then the 19 months, to change that into years, so that will become 1.7. Why is it? Because 1 year is equals to 12, and then 19 minus 12 is 7. So that is 1.7. So P is equals to interest divided by the rate and the time. Okay, so we have the interest is 510 divided by the 6%, but this is the interest, times the 1.7 came from 19 months. So that is change 6% to decimal, which is equals to 0.06. Then that will become 510 divided by 0.06. You multiply 0.06 and 1.7. Okay, so next slide. So that is equal to 510 divided by 0.06 times 1.7. So that will become 510 divided by 0.102 or 102 hundredths. Now, so let's divide. So you have 510 divided by 0.102. Okay, so if you notice, we cannot divide that directly, but instead we have to move the decimal point first of the divisor to make it as a whole number. So you have 3 times 1, 2, and 3. And then the decimal point of a whole number is located here. So you move that also 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then put in 0. Okay, so this time you cannot divide 510 by 102. So how many 102 are there in 510? So there are 5. Then 5 times is equals to 510. Then subtract. So that will become 0 divided by 102 is, of course, that is 0. And then 0 times 0 is 0. And then just copy the number of zeros from dividend to the quotient. Okay, so therefore, the principal is 5,000 pesos. Okay, so Deo Lagario borrowed 5,000 pesos. Okay, so that is the amount Deo borrowed. And then, for your learning activities, so you may solve it now on your notebook. And then, forward it to me again, the result. So 5 numbers only. So that's it. And then if after answering it, again you have to turn it through PM or through Messenger. Okay, so thank you for watching the video, and then of course definitely you have to don't forget to hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell. So please, because whatever amount that we will be receiving from this will be used for the less fortunate one. Okay? So maraming